Here's a story out of Bemidji I never got to last week. Bemidji Mayor George Prince and councilperson Audrey Thayer got together with the community residents to talk about the city's future. Here's some of my conversation with them.
So it's at Greater Bemidji here, and it's called the Entrepreneur Meetup, and they meet up every month. And so they talk about different topics. And so as a city council, we've been invited to come in here quarterly every so often and just kind of give city updates and answer citizen questions and things like that. So that's what we did today.
Is part of this, what is it, the 218 relocate?
That's a different program. It's an initiative program of Greater Bemidji, and that's where they're working with people to relocate to Bemidji. But that isn't a city project, it's a Greater Bemidji project.
Okay. So what did you talk about mostly today?
So today we were getting some questions, I think, about housing. So we were talking about housing, we were talking about economic development, and I think, there were a number of just kind of general questions on specific citizen concerns and issues. So, this is an opportunity for us to address those, and it's also an opportunity for us to, after the meeting, just continue talking to folks.
Okay. Two more things. As far as the housing, the places on Ridgeway, are things moving forward in that? Where is that?
Well, Ridgeway was purchased, the two buildings in question were purchased by the White Earth Reservation, or excuse me, the White Earth Tribal Nation, and they are in the process of working through what they're going to do with those buildings. I don't have any direct knowledge of exactly where that is, but they're working on that.
Okay. And I think it was at the council Monday or whatever, you talked about the Red Pine Estates. You guys are talking about some.
Yeah, at the end of August, we've scheduled a special work session to discuss what options the city has in terms of what we can do to assist there. So our legal staff is doing some research right now, and we're looking forward to hearing from them.
Now, so you got a beautiful tourist town in Minnesota. We got millions of remote workers all over the U.S. who can now move wherever they want to. Is there anything going on with that, showing Bemidji?
Well, I think, that 218 relocate program that you brought up that is being offered by Greater Bemidji is part of that, because we have such great broadband speed here through Paul Bunyan Communication. That's a pretty strong asset for the city, so they're trying to highlight that into the quality of life in our city.
All right. So, last thing, how's Bemidji doing? Anything you'd like big on your plate? What's number one issue for you? Or?
I think right now people know that we're in the middle of a city manager search, and that position is critical to the overall success and health of our city. So we're very focused on getting through that process, identifying the right person, and moving forward.
Housing, there's housing money coming in from the state of Minnesota. How much we get in Bemidji or for Beltrami County, we don't know yet, because they just met with the cities last week and letting us know, but there's quite a bit of money that's been moved.
Is there any plans for that yet? I know the tribe, White Earth, bought a couple of those buildings on Ridgeway. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Red Pine.
Yeah, this is separate housing money, so what we do with what they do, the state, we're interested in distribution of it, where it's going and how much we'll get for Bemidji. So we're starting to mobilize, and as you heard me say, housing summit, or thoughts of how we can start communicating or listening. But I'm getting enough emails in on ideas.
Okay, so it's possibly maybe money that could help out developers if they want to start some housing projects?
It would be a mix of that. It would be, because the developers are the ones that build.
Okay.
And we have some city land, certainly, and there is private land as well in the area, in the city. I would like, 48% of our city is tax-free land.
Okay.
So when you realize that this city, 15,000 has 48% of that, that's stark when you think about it.
So maybe that's an opportunity for some developer out there who's looking.
Absolutely.
Okay.